Hello and welcome to Solve Papers channel. I'm Godfrey. In this video I'm solving Mathematics Paper 1 of lower secondary checkpoint. This is April 2020 paper. Time for this paper is 1 hour. It's always good to get the instructions correct. You can see you're supposed to answer on the question paper. You'll need geometrical instruments and a tracing paper, which is optional. Note here, you're not allowed to use a calculator in this paper. This paper is 50 marks, and you need to look at the other instructions correctly so that you don't get penalized for no good reason. This is Cambridge International Education, you can see right there. Guys, before we get started, please subscribe to my channel and like the video. If you find it useful, if you find this video useful, please share it with your friends, and I'm sure they will also going to benefit. Shall we get started? Also remember to click the bell icon so that when I upload a new video, you will get an alert. Number 1, work out the value of 5 squared. 5 squared plus square root of 121. We know that 5 squared is equals to 25, and the square root of 121 is 11. Therefore, 25 plus 11 will give us 36, and 36 is our answer right there. Simplify. To simplify this expression, you notice that we have the same term here, x, and is raised to power 6 and power 3. So 6 and 3 are indices. So since it's the same term, we will add the indices. Therefore, we'll get x is equals to 6 plus 3, which is equals to x raised to power 9. So x raised to power 9 is the answer. Number 3, write 14 over 3 as a mixed number. Of course, you need to divide 14 by 3. It will go 4 times 4, 12. This will go remainder 2, and therefore the mixed number is 4 2 upon 3. This is a mixed number, a whole number and a fraction. So 4 2 upon 3. 3b, write 8 is a percentage of 32. So a percentage of 32 is basically 8 divided by 32 times 100 to convert it to percentage. And this will give us, of course, when you divide by 32 by 8, this goes 4 times. 100 divided by 4 will give us 25. So this will be 25%. That is the answer right there. Number 4, simplify this. Of course, to simplify this, you will use brackets, indices, division, multiplication, addition, and subtraction, BIDMAS, and therefore you will get, there's no brackets, there's no indices, there's no division, there's no multiplication, there's addition. So you will add these two. When you add these two, you'll get minus 2p. They are the like terms. Then you minus 5p. Subtraction is the last one. Therefore, you'll get minus 7p. Minus 7p is the answer. It's great you're watching this video, guys. But remember, practice makes perfect. I encourage you to practice working out these questions with me, yourself. You may get this same paper I'm solving right now from this site here. You can add to this site, solvedpapers.co.uk. You will be able to get this paper, and we will be able to solve it together. Remember, when you practice, you learn more. The site that I'm talking about is this site here. This is the site I'm referring to, solvepapers.co.uk. It's a very resourceful site. I need you to come to checkpoint, this secondary one, come to mathematics and click past papers here. You'll come to this page, this page right here. So the paper that I'm solving right now is this one, math paper 1. So click this one and download it. You can also get all these papers by click here, get all solved papers in a zip folder. You'll get both solved and unsolved in a zip folder. If you click there, you'll come here, and therefore you'll get all those papers here. You can get all the checkpoint subjects, mathematics, English, and sciences. If you just need mathematics, you can just come here and click here. It's only going for £6. I'm sure you can ask your parents to help you with acquiring these papers. And then, of course, once you get the paper, then you'll get the unsolved paper, and you can practice working out with me. So let's continue with number 5. I hope you'll be able to get this and help, and be of. I hope it will be going to be of help to you. Solve this equation here. Of course, to solve this equation here, we have 5x plus 35 is equals to 75. So we minus 35 both sides. So our equation becomes 5 plus 35 minus 35 is equals to 75 minus 35. Of course, 35 minus 35 will give us 0. So 5x. 75 minus 35 will give us 40. We divide both sides by 5. This 5 will cancel. You get x. And 40 divided by 5 gives us 8. Therefore, our answer is 8. X is equals to 8. Number 6. The grid shows the position of 3 points, A, B, and C. Okay. And so A, B, and C we have shown there. So write down, ABC is a square. ABC is a square. Write down the coordinates of D. Of course, if this is C, a square is got opposite side parallel. So if this is C and this is B, then D should be somewhere here to make this square to be this to be a square, and I will put it here. So this should be D, and the coordinates of D is -2, -1. That is the coordinates of D. So -2, -1. You can join up the points. If you have a ruler, you can join up the points to see clearly what you're dealing with. Here is a square. You can join this point and this point there. Okay, then I join again this point here and this point A, and this other point here, and there join C and D, join this and this right there, and lastly you join this point and this point. This is not perfect square. It's not behaving. Alright, so let me just join freehand that point there. So that looks more of a square. Let me join freehand. You're supposed to use your ruler to do the joining. Let me just do freehand. I'm not get it right. Right there. So this one doesn't look good. That now looks like a square. So the points, the coordinates of point D are 2 minus 1, right there. Number 7. This graph shows the number of drinks that are sold in 1 week. Number of drinks sold in 1 week. We have number of drinks. We have tea, coffee, orange juice, milkshake, water, lemon, and these are the type of drinks. Work out how many more drinks of lemonade than water were sold. Lemonade than water. This is lemonade. Lemonade is 12. There were 12 drinks sold. Water was 7. Therefore, more than. So we take away from 12, we take away 7. You'll find that 5 lemonade more than water was sold. Write down the model drink. Model drink is the drink that is sold many times. Drink sold. So that is drink sold many times than others, than the other drinks. Therefore, you come here and find that drink is coffee. Coffee sold 16 drinks in that week, in that 1 week. Therefore, the model drink here is sorry, it's coffee, not 16. Is coffee. Number 8. Write a number in the box to make this statement correct. 5 squared, 5 centimeters squared is equals to dash millimeters. Of course, you need to convert the millimeters to centimeters. You know that 1 centimeter squared is the same as 1 centimeter times 1 centimeter to give you 1 centimeter squared. We know that 1 centimeter is 10 millimeters, and therefore this also is also 10 millimeters. So 1 centimeter squared is equals to 100 millimeters squared. And therefore, if 1 centimeter squared is 100 millimeters squared, then 5 centimeters squared will be 500 millimeters squared. That's what we write here, 500. Number 9, A. Complete the table to show equivalent numbers. The first row is completed for you. So powers of 10, ordinary number is this. So 10 times 10, 10 squared basically means 10 times 10. And 10 times 10 is 100, what we get here. So this number is how many tens? 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is 10 times 10 times 10 times 10. 4 tens will give us 10,000. Therefore, this number here is 10 raised to power 4 because they are 1, 2, 3, 4. And then this number 10 raised to power 5 will be 10 times 10, 5 times 10 times 10 times 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Therefore, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So these are 5 zeros. So 5 zeros. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is 100,000. So we have completed the table right there. Work out 0.2 divided by 0.01. Remember, you're not supposed to use a calculator here. So the easiest way to work out this is write 1.2 divided by 0.01. And I will want to make these numbers a whole number. So you can see this is 0.01. So I can multiply this by 100. And also I multiply the numerator by 100. When I do that, I'm not changing anything because if you cancel the 100, you still get your number. So 1.2 times 100 will give us 120. And 0.01 times 100 will give us 1. So 120 divided by 1 is 120. That is what you write right there. Okay. Number 10. Mike has 6 cards. Mike has 6 cards, each labeled with a letter. So the letter is chance. He selects a card at random and records the letter on it. Write down the list of all possible outcomes. Of course, we have 2 C's here. So even if he chooses C twice, he may not know which C is chosen. So the possible outcomes will be C, H, L, N, E. So Chen is the possible outcome. Write down the probability that Mike selects a card that is labeled letter C. So there are two cards labeled letter C. So that will be the number of C's. Number of C's is 2, and total cards is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. So the probability for getting C, so probability of getting C will be 2 upon 6, which you can also get as a third. So I'll get 2 upon 6 right there. Number 11, Gabriela is 110 centimeters tall. Pierre is 154 centimeters tall. This is the ratio of their masses. Gabriela's mass to Pierre's mass is 3 to 8. The value of their total mass in kilogram is quarter of the value of their total height in centimeters. Complete the table. Complete the table here. So we want to find the Gabriela's mass and Pierre's mass. So total height, you can calculate it here. You can say total height, because you are told the total height. Total height is equals to 110 plus 154. This gives us 264. And we are told the value of their total mass is a quarter of the value of their total. So what is the value of their total mass? So total mass is equals to a quarter of 264, and a quarter of 264 is 66. Okay, you divide both. You divide 264 divide by 4. This gives us 6 for 24. 24, another 6, 24. So 66. So we are given their ratio is 3 to 1. So the ratio of their masses is 3 to 1. So this is Gabriela, and this is Pierre. The ratio is 3 to 8, and therefore the sum of their ratios is 8 plus 3, which is 11. Therefore mass of Gabriela is equals to 3 upon 11 times the total mass, which is 66. 66. Of course, you divide by 11, you get 1. You divide by 11, you get 6. So 3 times 6 gives us 18. So Gabriela is 18 kilogram. Since you have gotten Gabriela's mass, a mass of Pierre will be the difference between 66 and this. So Pierre's mass is equals to 66. Take away this because their total is 66. We have gotten Gabriela's. So this will be 48 kilograms. So this was 18. Therefore, Pierre's mass is 48. 48 plus 18 will give you 66. Very good. Number 12. Oliver draws 2 pie charts that show the favorite subjects of students from 2 different schools. School A has 200 students. School B has 120 students, right there. So Oliver says Oliver says that the same number of students in school A and in school B said maths is their favorite subject. So how many students? So we say the same number of students, So let's find the students in school A that love maths and number of students in school B that love maths as well. So we can say here school A, for school A, math is 15%. So students taking maths in school A will be 15 divided by 100 times 200, and this will give us, cancel this, 2 times 15 is 30. So 30 students are doing mathematics. What about in school B? 25% of 200, 25 of 120, sorry, times 100. Of course, this and this will cancel. So then, of course, this will be 1, this will be 2.5, and 2.5 times this, sorry, I'm doing it, this, I've done it wrongly, sorry, let me correct that. It is 25 over 100, sorry, times 120. It's not the other way around. So this and this will go there. So cancel this. This will be 2.25 times 1.2. This will give you 30. So 30 students in school B love maths, and 30 students in group in school A love maths. So tick to show if Oliver is correct or not. Oliver is correct. You must show you are working. My work is up there. So this school A, this school A and this school B, they are the same. Very good. 13. The coordinates of points A are this, and the coordinates of point B are 9, 15. Find the coordinates of midpoint of 19. So to find the coordinates of the midpoint, you need to add and add the x and the y coordinates, add the x coordinates, and divide by 2. Divide by 2. So the x coordinate is 3 and 9. So x coordinates will be 3 plus 9, which gives us 12. 12 divided by 2 gives us 6. Do the same for the y coordinate. Y coordinate 8 and 15. So 8 plus 15 gives us 23. 23 divided by 2 gives us 11.5. So the coordinates of the midpoint of AB will be 6 and 11.5. Number 14. Here is a function. X maps to 10x plus 2. Fill in the missing numbers. So here we are. So x, if x is 3, then this value here will be 32. That is, we substitute the value here. So x is 3. So 10 into 3 plus 2 gives us 30 plus 2, which is 32. If x is 7, it will give us 72. So 10x is 7 plus 2. This will give us 72. So what number do we have here? So we'll say 10. Then x is 4 plus 2. So this will be 40 plus 2, giving us 42. So x is, this is the number here is 42. Okay. So then what is this number here to give us 2? So we say 10x plus 2 is equals to 2. We take away 2 both sides. So it will be 10x plus 2, take away 2, is equals to 2, take away 2. Doesn't change the number. So this will be 10x, 2 minus 2 is 0, is equals to 2 minus 2 is 0. So x, which number do you multiply 10 by to get 0? X is 0. So x is 0 there. You can prove it. You can show that 10x times 0 plus 2 is equals to 0 plus 2, which gives you 2, which is this one. Okay. Number 15. Work out this multiplication of these fractions. So give your answer as a fraction in its simplest form. So 7 upon 12 times 9 upon 14. All right. So you can divide both sides. I can divide this numerator by 7. Divide by 7, you get 1. Divide by 7, you get 2. This can divide this by 3 to get 3. This by 3, you get 4. So 1 times 3 gives us 3. 4 times 2 gives us 8. Therefore, the fraction is supposed to give answer as a fraction in simplest form is 3 over 8. You cannot simplify this any further. Number 16. Angelique leaves home at 9:30 to go for a walk. The graph shows information about her walk. This is distance, distance from home, and then time right here. We are told she walks 8 kilometers, stops for rest, and then returns home the same way. Work out her speed on the return part of our journey. Our speed for the return part. Okay. We can see that we know that speed is equals to distance upon time, and to get our speed we need distance. The distance from where Angelique is 8 kilometers from our home, and therefore we can say 8 divided by how long did Angelique take to get to her home. You come down here. This is 12:30, and she arrived home at 14:30. So 14:30 minus 12:30. This gives us 2 hours. Gives us 2 hours. So 8 divided by 2. This will give us the speed of 4 kilometers per hour. So that is Angelique speed, 4 kilometers per hour. Carlos, B, part B. Carlos is Angelique's brother. He leaves home at 10. He walks 6 kilometers in the same direction. He walks at 6 kilometers per hour in the same direction as Angelique. He walks for 90 minutes. Right? Draw a line on the graph to show he's walking. Right? So we need to find distance he's walked. So we know that distance is equals to speed times time. So speed is 6 kilometers. Okay, he walks for 90 minutes. So you change 90 minutes into hours. So 1 hour is equals to 60 minutes. So 90 minutes will be 1.5 hour, 1.5 hours. So then, of course, the speed is 6 kilometers per hour times the time he walked, which is 1.5 hour. So the hour will cancel. 6 times 9, 6 times 1.5. This will give us a distance of 9 kilometers. So he walked a distance of 9 kilometers. So you come to the graph. And then, of course, you draw a line from 10 to 9 kilometers to 9 kilometers, but then of course you need to 1 hour is from here to here, and then half is here up to here. So you need to draw the graph up to this point right there. Okay, so get your drawing tools, then start from here, then come all the way to this point. This should be from 10. So let me draw freehand. Let me see whether I can get it correct. Up to there. It's not very good. Let's resort back to my tools here. Let's see whether I can get it. It's not coming right. My tools are letting me down. My tools are letting me down. So with your ruler, you can just draw a straight line to this point, to that point. So that is the graph that you need to draw. Estimate the time when Angelique and Carlos meet. Of course, you look at where the graph is cross each other. You find that the graph is cross each other at 11 hours, and therefore that is what you. So to estimate, check where the two graphs cross, and that will be 11:00. That is the time they meet. Question number 17. This square based pyramid is made of wire. The edges of the base this a square of length 3.7, or this 3.07, 3.07, 3.07, 3.07. The other edges all of length 6.93. Find the total length of the wire. So how many squares do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 times, it will be 4 times 3.07 plus 1, 2, 3, 4 plus 4 times 6.93. And when you calculate this, you'll get 12.28. You do long multiplication. 3.07 times 4. This is 28. Carry 2. This is 2. And this is 12. 1, 2. So 12 point this. And then you do the same for this. 693 times 4. This is multiplication. This is 2. 12. Carry 1. 36. 36 plus 1. This is 7. Carry 3. 24. 4 times 6 is 24 plus 3. 27. So 27.72. So 27.72 plus 12.28, 0, 0, 0, 4. So the total length of this wire is 40 centimeters. 18. Here is a number fact. This number divided by 47 gives you 486. Use this fact to work out this number divided by 4.7. So if this number, which is less than 10, gives you, which is more than 10 than this, gives you 286, then this number, which is have a decimal point here, so this is 13.442 divided by 4.7. Okay, you can multiply both sides by 10. I can multiply the numerator and the denominator by 10 to remove this decimal point. So this will become 134.42, and this becomes 47. So this is now less by 100 of this number. Okay, so if this was 286, when you divide by 47, when you divide this one by 47, you'll get 2.86. So 2.86. You place 2 decimal points, you count 2 decimal points, you place it there, because this one has got 2 decimal points. Then we have 286 times 97. Of course, 2.86 times 94, this is the same as 47 times 2. 47 times 2 gives you 94. And of course, this number here, you can write this number as 2.86 times 4.7 times 20. Okay, so you have now changed this number to look like this number, and this number here to look like this number. All right, because we have said if you divide this number by this, you'll get this. So if you multiply this number times this, you'll get this. Therefore, these values here will give you this number, that is 13.442. This is 13.422 times 20. Of course, you can multiply by 10, so you'll get 134.42 times 2. Then now you can multiply everything else by 2, and when you do that, this becomes 4, this becomes 8 point, this times this is 8, this times this is 6, this times this is 2. So 268.84. There you are. A rectangle has sides of lengths 1,200 meters and 700 meters. Draw a rectangle to scale. Use a scale of 1 centimeter represents 200 meters. So 1 centimeter is 200 meters. Therefore, 1,200 meters will be equal to what? You cross multiply. Say 1 centimeter times 1,200 meters divided by 200. This will cancel. This and this will give us 6. So this will be 6 centimeters. You do the same for 700 meters. So 1 centimeter times 700 meters divided by 200 meters. Of course, this and this will cancel. Therefore, this will give us 3.5 centimeters. So draw a rectangle. So you draw a rectangle with the length of 6 centimeters. Of course, you use your ruler and draw correctly. 6 centimeters. I'm just estimating 6 centimeters. This is 3.5. Then 6 centimeters and 3.5. So 3.5 centimeters. That's what you need to draw. Use here your ruler and your drawing skills. Number 20. Complete these calculations. 7 plus 4 plus dash is 3.1. So you can say this is x. Let's call that x. So it is 7 plus 4 plus x is equals to 3.1. So what is x? To get what is x, we minus 7.4 both sides. 7.4 minus 7.4 plus x is equals to 3.1 minus 7.4. And 7.4 minus 7.4 gives us 0, so x there. 3.1 minus 7.4 gives us minus 4.3. Therefore, our x here is minus 4.3. What about this other one? Minus and minus gives us a positive, so 94 plus 5.7. This will give us 11, carry 1, 5, 1, gives us 15.1. So this is 15.1. Don't forget, negative and negative gives us positive. That's why we have said negative minus this, minus minus gives us positive. That we have written a positive right there. 21. Sophia wants to find out whether people like a new airport. She surveys 20 people who work at the airport one morning in March to find their opinion of the airport. Write down 2 ways Sophia could improve her data collection method. She could ask more people than 20. She has only asked 20. So ask more than 20 people. She can ask 100, 500, 1,000, and so on and so forth. Also, she should also ask, can give you more point, ask both who work. Ask both. She only asks those people who work there. Both workers and passengers, those who use the airport. Passengers. She could also ask people in different months. She only asked one morning in March. Ask people also in other months. Also in different months. Not only March, different months. Right? She could also ask people in the afternoon. It doesn't have to be in morning alone. So there are different ways which Sophia could improve her data collection. 22. The diagram shows an object made from 5 cubes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It has been drawn on isometric paper. All right. Draw the plan and the front elevation of the object on the grid below. Okay, so you can see this side, the plan goes this way and this way. Right, so you can draw that. You can draw 3 cubes on, this is 1, 2, 3, and then 1. So you can draw 3 cubes and then 1 cube here. This is the plan. That is the plan. What about the area of the front elevation? The front elevation, you can that was the plan. So front elevation of the object will look like this, the front elevation. This one sits on this one. So from front here, you'll be seeing 3, 1, 2, 3, and then this one which is up there. So you'll see the front from the front. This is the front view, the front elevation. It will be like this, and then one that is at the top, right there. So it looked like that. So that's what you need to draw. Number 23, change the 12-hour clock times into 24-hour clock times. To do that, to change from 12 to 24, you only add 1200 to 24 o'clock, to change to 24 o'clock. So 16:15. So sorry, 6:15 plus, and you only add when the times are beyond afternoon. So this will be 5, 1, 8, 1. So this will be 8, 18, 15. But before you only add 12.00 at PM. But during AM you only add a 0. Okay, you add 00. So this one becomes 0959. That is the 24 hour. Then just after midnight, then you are supposed to take away. So you don't add, or you can basically add, but then of course it will be 12.01. Take away this, so what you get is 10.00. So that is 00.01. That's what you get. Or you can just add, and then you get 24.001. We don't have time beyond 24. A day has got 24 days, so then it becomes 00.01. 24. Triangle B is an enlargement of triangle M. Work out the scale factor of the enlargement. Of course, you can see for this one is 2, and this is 2 squares. This is 1, 2, 3, 4. This is 8. So the enlargement, the scale factor is 8. 8 divided by 2, which gives us 4. So the scale factor is 4. We call it linear scale factor. Is 4. Right there. Number 25, the table shows the ages of a group of boys and girls. Tick to show if these statements are true or false. Okay, let's see. There are more girls aged 12 years than boys aged 12 years. So age, it's 12 years here, going down this way. So for boys aged, more girls aged 12 years than 12 years. So we have 8 boys and 14 girls. So that is correct. There are more girls. There are 6 girls more than boys who are 12 years old. The range of ages for the boys is higher than the range of ages for girls. Okay. Range of boys, can calculate that. Range of boys. This is range is boys is let's say 17 years to from 10. So 10 minus 7, 17 minus 10 gives us 7. That is the range of boys. What about range of girls? The range of girls is from 10 years to 15 years. So 15 minus 10, the range is 5. And therefore, the range of boys, the ages of boys is higher than the range. 7 is higher than 5. So that is true as well. 26. Find the fraction halfway between this and this. So add the two fractions that divide by 2. Okay. Add both fractions and divide by 2. So 2 upon 3 plus 5 over 6. The LCM here is 6. So 6 divided by 3 times 2 gives us 4. 6 divided by 6 gives you 1 times 5 gives you 5. So this is 9 upon 6. We divide this by 2. Of course, we can bring multiplication and this becomes a half. So this is a half now. So this is 9 times and 9 times let me write it here. So 9 over 6 times half. This becomes a fraction when you change the division to multiplication. So this becomes 9 upon 12. And simplest form of this, you can divide by 3 to get 3, divide by 3 to get 4. So 3/4. The simplest form of this is 3/4. Number 27. The diagram shows a fish tank. Okay, not to scale. You can notice that. The fish tank has a capacity of 6 liters. Lily uses 2000 milliliter jug to put water in the fish tank. She stops when the water is 4 centimeters from the top. Work out the number of jugs that Lily uses. So 4 meters from the top, so it means that from here to here is 36. So we can find the volume of water in the tank. So volume of water in the tank, volume of water in the tank is volume. Formula of volume is length times width times height. So it's going to be 50 centimeters times 30 centimeters, 50 times 30 times 36. This height here is 36. This is 30 times 36. Okay, because when you do that, this is 50 times 30, that will give you 1500. 1500 times 36. This is going to be 0, 0, 5, carry 1, 3, 4. This is going to be 0, 0. That is long multiplication. You're not supposed to use a calculator. 30, 0, carry 3. This is going to be 9. And of course, when you work out nicely, you get 54,000 milliliters. 1 centimeter cubed is equals to 1 milliliter. You get to know that. So this is going to be 54,000 centimeters cubed. And we know that, of course, 1 centimeter cubed is equals to 1 milliliter. So you can also write it as 54,000 milliliters. Okay. So we are told the jug is 200 milliliters. All right. So you can say 2,000 milliliters is the same as 2,000 centimeters cubed, whichever way you want to do it. So therefore 1 jug is equals to 2,000 centimeters cubed. So how many jugs will 54,000 centimeters cubed be? Therefore you cross multiply, so it will be 54,000 centimeters cubed divided by 2,000 centimeters cubed. The centimeters, the units will cancel, so you cancel these 3 zeros, and of course you can do long multiplication. 54 divided by 2 goes 2 for 4, 14, 7, so 14, 0. So you will have 27 jugs right there. So the answer here is 27. Is 27. Okay. Number 28, put these calculations in order of sizes from the smallest to the largest. You do not need to work out each value. You do not need to work out each value. All right. You can just look at them and compare. But for the purpose of knowing which is greater than the other, let's work them out. 0.89 times, 0.85 times 9. This gives us 45, 72, 6, 7. So 7.68. We are multiplying. We are dividing this one. 9 divided by 0.18. We can multiply by 100. Multiply by 100 to make them whole numbers. So this is 900 divided by 18. Divide by 18. By 9 goes 1. By this is by 100. By 9 goes 2. So this is going to be 50. Right there. 9 divided by 0.5 is the same as 9 divided by half. You can write 9 times 2. When we change that, this will give us 18. And then this 9 times 0.1, this will be 0.9. So let's check. This is the greatest, right? So the greatest is 9 divided by 0.18, followed by followed by this 9 divided by 0.5, then 0.9, then this. So this is greater. So 9 times 0.85, and then lastly 9 times 0.1 is the smallest. You don't need to work them out, but working them out is the easiest. So and you'll be sure you've gotten the correct answer. All right, number 29, the last question. The diagram shows triangle XYZ, XYZ. XY is parallel to ZV. XZW is a straight line. Of course, this is not drawn to scale. You should take note of that. Jamila proves that the angles of triangle XYZ add up to 180. Jamila proves that the angles of triangle XYZ adds up to 180. Complete proof. Of course, we know that angle A and angle E are equal because they are corresponding. This and this are equal because they are corresponding angles. Corresponding. Angle B, this one, is equal to angle D because they are alternate angles. Angle CDE add up to 180 because they are angles on a straight line. They are angles on a straight line. So the angles in triangle X, Y, and Z add up to 180. Because you have said that A is equals to E, B is equals to D, and therefore if this is B, if this is D, and this is E, then we know that E plus C plus D is equals to 180 because they are angles on a straight line. C plus D plus E is equals to 180. Therefore, these same angles are the same angles in the triangle in here. And therefore, Jamila is correct, and we have proved, we have completed the proof of what Jamila is saying. That's it, guys. Glad that you've kept with me till this point. I hope this video is helpful to you. Please share it with your friends so that they also get to find help in the same video. Hopefully I'll be see you in my next video. Cheers.